More breaking news within the last hour. Lawmakers passed legislation we've been telling you about for weeks. It changes who can wear a mask in public and when. Governor Roy Cooper vetoed the bill, but the Republican supermajority just overrode it. Sean Gallagher was at the legislative building. And Sean, you spoke with a group today that was expecting this.
Yeah, that's right, Gerald. And, there's still a lot to be left to understand about how this bill will be implemented. But right now, there are fears that people who have been wearing these for the last 4 years to help keep them from being sick could face some sort of legal repercussion because of this ruling.
Temperatures reaching 100 degrees aren't enough to prevent some people from wearing their masks.
To prevent that I get sick.
Even when I'm in a family event, I still wear it, and I don't get sick at all.
Both Lee and Ruth wear them to not get sick. It's something they did more because of the pandemic, but they've continued ever since.
In my condition, I want to not to be sick because I can't walk and I can't move my legs.
It basically helps me stay healthier from anything out here.
This bill says people can wear masks to prevent the spread of disease.
That could mean if you are trying to prevent spreading a contagious disease or you are trying to prevent getting a contagious disease. But like I said, it's slightly unclear how that's going to be interpreted in practice.
The ACLU's Policy Counsel, Rayla Collins, calls this an anti-protest bill, since it includes increased penalties for people masked during crimes or when blocking traffic during demonstrations. Details she feels are constitutional violations.
You can punish obstructing traffic, and we have, but you can't then punish it more severely if it's done for a particular expressive purpose, like a protest versus charging Franklin Street after a basketball game.
Now, this is one of 3 vetoes that were overridden by the House today. The other 2 were related to juvenile justice reform and allowing billboard companies to cut down more trees. We have more information about those 2 vetoes on our website at WRAL.com. And the Senate still has to vote on this tomorrow. They're expected to do that before these vetoes become law. Outside of the legislative building, Sean Gallagher, WRAL News.
Police detained several people inside the state legislative building today as a group of protesters made their voices heard on child care funding in North Carolina. You can see in this video, police gave a warning, then protesters were detained. The focus is on hundreds of millions of dollars in federal aid for child care centers that will come to an end July 1st. Many are at risk of closing down as a result of a $300 million gap. Right now on WRAL.com, we're looking at the details of a bill unveiled today that could provide partial funding.